Good evening. Good evening. It's late. I'm just going to chime in really quick. Well, I just got in, got settled. Um, mm, excuse me. In the process of eating some Taco Bell, and it's not all that pleasant. But you know how you haven't really ate anything, and then I had some popcorn at the movies, but I haven't really ate shit today, so I just need to put some on my stomach and no, that's just not hitting. I'd rather have my homemade tacos anytime because Taco Bell is not like it used to be. So, no. Anyway, so I just got in, got settled, wrapped my hair up and all that from seeing the movie One Love by Bob Marley. The movie dropped on Valentine's Day, but I had to work all day Valentine's Day and the next day, so I was off today. So I told H2B that I wanted to go to the movies Friday to see, the Bob Marley movie. So that's what we did. I don't know if you call it. I guess we had a little date night. Um, he's not here, but I guess you could say we finally had a little date night, which we hadn't been out in like forever. Just us, whatever. It would have been nice to do dinner and a movie, but we didn't. We just went, basically just to the movies and stuff. So that's what I wanted. So um, I liked it. I was looking at the news prior to me going on Channel 2, and I know Lee Thomas was critiquing it, and he gave it a B minus. And he said, he was saying what he liked, what he disliked about it. And then the other man gave it a C minus because he said that it lacked a lot of authenticity in the movie, and they were basically critiquing their, what their thoughts about it. So I've been a long time fan of Bob Marley, the whole Marley organization and family and style, but I just don't smoke. So I I'm like I've watched like documentaries on him and stuff like that they've done over the years, but so to actually see a movie on his life and like a biopic was actually interesting, and I was really psyched up to see it. So to be we I knew the movie was dropping this year because I saw it last year, a trailer. I was at one of my nail tech's houses, and she was watching some stuff on YouTube and it came up in a trailer, and me and her both was like, like dang, and then I'm like, damn, I said if it's a trailer drop, that mean the movie's complete. Why is it not gonna drop until next year? This was last year. So I said, oh, I'm going to see that. I was just excited then, when I knew it was a Bob Martin movie coming out this year in 2024. So I had begun to tell people like, Bob Marley have a movie coming out, y'all. I cannot wait till it drop. I can't. They like, we ain't seen no trailer. Nobody has seen the trailer for it, but I hadn't seen the trailer since then. But except at her house, we had saw it, and we saw it twice when I was over there because some stuff you know how the ads pop up when you watching stuff. So I was like, I cannot wait. So other than that, I knew it was dropping. I just didn't know when it was coming out this year. So, however, it aired. It dropped on Valentine's Day. So, however, like I said, I liked it. I'm getting ready to get off here and start looking at old concerts because I used to watch like his old concerts and stuff like that. So, I feel the guy who plays him like nailed it from the outfits, from the way he was moving, when they made his dress longer. I mean, they nailed it. The whole movie, everything was spot on. So if you haven't saw it and you do want to see it, just compare notes because they really did a good job from his toe, being injured to all of that. He was he played soccer. He was healthy. He worked out. So stuff like that. So it's just like, to me, I think they did a good job as far as the characters. They really look like the original people, even when they were younger. So that's why I said I'm gonna do some research as to wonder were those people really his family that played the characters? Because even as the young Bart Marley, he favors them, and even the guy that played him favors him. Like, the characters was really spot on. Even from the lady, his wife, it was just spot on. I mean, the whole the way the head wraps were, the styles. I mean, to me, it was just spot on. I give the movie a 10. I thought it was a good movie. Would I've liked to see more? Yeah, I would have liked to see more uh, about Bob Marley behind the scenes. It was more focusing on his music, what he stood for, how hit records were, pretty much with any movie that's there's and an artist is a big star, it's going to focus on how they got to where they are. So that's the point I think we miss as people watching it. We have to realize this is my life. This is how I became Bob Marley. This is how I became who I am. This is what I went through to get to where I'm at. I mean, look at the Temptation story. Who knew? And look how they all end up turning out. So, and the Temptations was good. So, but who knew they went through all of that to get to be the Temptations, from their movie. So that was the Temptations. That was a very good movie as well. I love it to this day. I still watch it to this day. So, like I said, to see that and knowing that I had followed his story for years and documentaries and old footages and was watching a lot of his old concerts, a lot of the songs I knew, I was, bobbing my head, I was rocking my feet, singing a little bit during, the songs they were playing, get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. So, I mean, just a lot of good songs it would just bring it back because I used to like really listen to like all of that stuff. So, like I said, it was, and his son Ziggy, at the beginning. I don't want to tell the movie because I don't want to be spoiler alert. But at the beginning of the movie, his son Ziggy spoke out about the movie, and I won't go into details as to what he said, but he backed up his words. I liked it. Like I said, I would have liked to seen more intimate footage of Bob Marley. It was more so, like I said, he was always working. He was always coming up with new ideas, new songs. He was always just in his own vibe. Sometimes he'd be off by himself, and we need that. Even as people that's not an artist, he just be off by himself with his guitar, just in his own world, in his own zone. So, yeah. I'm getting ready to, like I said, I'm finna look at some old footages just to watch again. Just cause, like I said, the guy, he really did a good job. I mean, as far as the move, how Bob Marley moved on stage, you can tell this whoever played Bob Marley. Like I said, I don't know if he's related to them or not. He's a nice looking guy though, by the way. Which Bob Marley was a handsome man. I always thought Bob Marley was very handsome to me, and yeah, he had a beautiful smile. So the guy they chose, if he's not related to them, they need to do some DNA tests or something because this guy really favors them. Like he really do. And even the young Bob Marley, I'm thinking they really all family for real because they really all favor this man. And it was kind of eerie. But anyway, so the gentleman that played him, he definitely did his research because he had it down pat from the moves, the talking, just everything, and like I said, all of the people that were there, the band members, they really looked like the actual band members. So I think the movie was good. I liked it. I don't see why Lee Thomas them rated it what they rated it or whatever the case was. For me, I give the movie, I I give it. I might have said it. Did I say a 10 at first? I don't remember. Um, I'll give it a 10. I'm gonna give it a 10 because, like I said, I know the story. Um, I didn't know Bob Marley was that young when he passed. That I didn't know. That he was just so young. He was so young and he had so much ahead of him. I really think if he wouldn't have passed, he would have been doing great things. I really think he probably would have started doing movies eventually. I just really think he would have maybe retired gracefully, because he'd have been an older man if he's still been alive. He'd have been quite old, by now. So he just died so young. I didn't realize he was that young when he passed. That was very young. It's just sad because he had so much ahead of him. He just had so much going in a positive note for him. And he really was about peace. He really was about love. He really was about unity. He wasn't about that bullshit. He was really like a non-violent person. He just He's about forgiveness, and just like we ain't have to do all this. We can just have a good time, enjoy my music, and that's just that. Let everybody just be happy, be on one accord. And you felt that in his music. If anybody know any about Bob Marley's music or anything that he stood for, that was it. So to me, I will give the movie a 10. I liked it. And if you're into the whole reggae thing, Rasta and all that, even if you're not and you just a fan of Bob Marley or you just like reggae, you like the look of it, just go get a movie a shout out. Just check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Any questions, comments, or concerns. Just let me know what you think about it. I'm not really going to go into other things right now. I just want to leave it on that note. I'll chime in maybe again to talk about my current situation, give you guys an update. As you can see, I'm still here. We haven't moved. Unfortunately, not yet, but I'm staying prayerful and things like that. So, but yeah, every day is still a struggle. I'm still frustrated when I have to come here, but it feels good to get away from here, even if I am at work, just to get away from here. But it just sucks when I have to come back here or like sitting here and not be in my own comfort zone. But hopefully we'll get there before the end of this month. I'm praying that hopefully this our really is our last week here. I'm hoping, keeping hope alive. We'll find a place like really, really soon, like next week sometime, something, something open up for us. Other than that, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the movie. I enjoyed it. One Love. That's just my 2 cents. And I had my Bob Marley shirt on. I had my little African earrings on. I think I'm gonna upload my picture too, so y'all can see what I had on. Because had a Bob. When I go see stuff like that, movies like that, I like to be in theme with it. So like I said, I had my Bob Marley shirt on, my little earrings on. So that's just me. I like to be in theme when something big like that. I like to represent, if that makes sense. So that's just my 2 cents. And I'm going to upload my picture too. Peace.